Alrighty then, so we're presented here with a sentence. Our directors and officers are entitled to participate in the offer on the same basis as other shareholders, and our directors and officers have indicated that they intend to tender some or all of their shares in the offer. It's a rather long sentence which leads to a fairly complex looking parse tree, but if you think about it, what you've got here is a compound sentence, and this is the compound conjunction and. When you run it through the OpenNLP processor, what you see is that our directors and officers are entitled to participate in the offer on the same basis as other stockholders. We can separate out the conjunction with the parenthesis and the two commas, and this gives us a separate clause. And in fact, it is a completely separate and standalone sentence, which makes perfect sense on its own and doesn't even change the meaning. The and part can be created as a separate sentence. Directors and officers have indicated that they intend to tender some or all of their shares in the offer. And in fact, if what you did was you took out the first conjunction all the way up to the beginning clause and just capitalized officers, then you have a perfectly valid sentence. You can parse it. You got a much smaller parse tree as a result. And now you've got a mechanism whereby you can take a compound sentence and turn it into a simpler sentence. And it seems to work reasonably fast and even gives you a nice pretty grammar tree. And so that's the basic idea. Now if you were to do something on the other side of this, let's look at a simple financial narrative sentence. Our directors and officers have indicated they intend to tender some or all of their shares in the offer. Let's parse. And now we've got something a little bit different. Now it's looking very much like we're grouping things in a cascaded fashion. Our directors and officers, that's a basic good noun phrase, have indicated that they intend to tender, and now here this noun phrase comes in, some or all of their shares. This is what they're tendering, and then the prepositional phrase in the offer, that's where they're tendering it. And so we have a kind of an entity here, directors and officers. This cascade in here, they intend to tender some or all of their shares. Now this business in here, this is what they intend to do. This is what they intend to do it with, and this is where they intend to do it. So we've got a few different entities and relations going on here. From a semantic point of view, this is pretty complicated. But that can, I think, possibly be extracted, but only if you have some good semantic knowledge about how these things work and what it means when people write these things. And the question of how you get that semantic knowledge encoded into the system remains open. It's a knowledge representation problem, I think. Thank you.